he kind of had such experience as a child, and she said he was molested, but Baba said it was not molestation.
He enjoyed it.
For me, I feel
is a sex addict. Incessant desire for sex. Do you understand?
This one you get, and then at the end of the day, moving forward, he left my house, and then online he was like, "There's something he wants to tell me, but he doesn't know how to say it. I hope I don't take it to heart." And then this guy started telling me how he feels about me, the way he was looking at my lips, the way.
All right. In this episode, we are going to treat a very sensitive, very sensitive. Although we'll try to make it as flay as possible. You understand? So we're talking about sexual harassment and its repercussions.
Luckily, I've not really experienced such thing.
Yeah.
But I've come across people who are victims of sexual harassment. All right. So I had a neighbor.
Yeah.
Back then. It's actually a guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So this guy, when he was little, they had this auntie, or you can say, let's say,
big person,
babysitter.
Babysitter, okay.
Thank you. So this aunt, whenever she's trying to bathe him, she's always touching him. You understand? Yes. Yes. At the point when everyone leaves the house, she's with him, and then she strips him naked. This guy told me this stuff probably because we are just friends. And it was cool. So she strips him, and now trying to tell him what's this for. This is where you put it. Yes.
How old was he? The children have add-ons.
What was actually happening?
Yeah.
So this lady always tell her this is how to do this. This is what it's for. You can hold me here. You can touch me here. It's fine. Everything is good. Now fast forward to when he's all grown up. Now this guy is a sex addict. Incessant desire for sex. Do you understand?
Sounds like 50 Shades of Grey.
But these are one of the things that can lead to someone being a sex addict.
Yeah.
Like when you can't even think straight.
Yeah.
You can't even. You know what it is to be an addict.
Yeah.
Like you can't function normally without that.
Without doing that.
You understand?
Yeah,
So sometimes when people are harassed sexually, whether when they're young or when they're old, it has this all the time negative impact on them.
Okay. So Omar, I want you to give me, I know you have other experiences that
Experience?
No, but I know they talk say now you.
Okay.
I say your own experience. People we don't
stories like that. I think the story I know of, it's about a lady.
Yeah.
That she caught her guy cheating on her with an elderly
woman.
And when he was apologizing to her, he wasn't apologizing like he wanted to make up. He was apologizing like she should move on, and he has found somebody he loves. You understand? It's more like he loves the elderly. Confessed to her that he kind of had such experience as a child, and she said he was molested, but Baba said it was not molestation.
He enjoyed it.
For me, I feel I would not say I've experienced something like that, but in a way, I know, like I could tell from what he has experienced. And again, there's this thing I don't really like. I see when mothers or aunties kiss children. I don't really. I'm not a fan of that thing at all. I don't really like it at all. But I feel it's more effective to ladies than men. You get, like, guys can hide and not want to tell you what except you're close to them. You understand? That's when they'll now come and start telling you, okay, I went to the ball. Ladies, I think it has more effect. Funny enough, there's this story. I don't know if you guys heard of this story of how they gang raped a guy.
I think I heard that.
I think the guy died or something. I don't know. So people like that I don't know if I don't want to talk about the LGBT people, but I feel most of them
No.
are into this community because
Glaze.
of experiences they've had.
I think
as a
yes,
child.
yes.
So for me,
Mm.
there's a lot to do in parenting. That's all I was saying.
exactly for that aspect. So I know you also probably this when it has to do with their personal experiences of being harassed and stuff. So I want you to, if there's none, you can actually tell me like what
Are you guys sure there's
Ah.
none? Sorry.
I beg, let me know.
I don't
Let me
know why
hold
you
on.
guys Speaking up for me.
Let me hold on to this one.
But
So
that's
tell
fine,
me
that's fine.
first. Tell me first.
Okay, so basically,
Tell us. Sorry.
I haven't been harassed growing up, but then I don't know. Let me narrow it to being in the world of fashion designing. I meet a lot of those things.
Yes.
When you talked about Facebook, I just remember that guy. You have like, oh my god. Say if you say man they crush on man, I've don't get plenty crushes. Like guys with the crush on me. Like
Wow.
okay. One time like that, someone contacted me on Facebook. I love your outfits. I do this. I do that. I want to make an outfit for myself. I mean now business don't show.
Yeah.
So
course.
yeah, Baba come my house. Make I take your measurement. Bros come my house, but this guy was too comfortable in my house. Like I was like, now normal. You come house, guy we come house now. Baba was too comfortable,
Okay, based on aspect of
admiring me. Yes, now
Yeah.
they admire me. I love this shirt you're wearing. I love this. I say, waiting they worry this one. You get, and then at the end of the day, moving forward, he left my house, and then online he was like, "There's something he wants to tell me, but he doesn't know how to say it. I hope I don't take it to heart." And then this guy started telling me how he feels about me, the way he was looking at my lips, the way he was doing this and that. And guy, I was so shocked because I did hear this in a story, but
I am the chosen. I am the chosen. I am the chosen.
I did hear this thing, but it can't come my side. But now, fast forward to the fact that I didn't really want to just bash the guy just like that. I was like, I followed the conversation and I was like, guy, I don't understand. Fun fact is, I'm a woman's lady.
Yeah.
I know they do guys first
Yeah.
thing first. But then why you go leave fine girl? You go leave woman, come follow man. This guy broke down and just told me things. Like, I don't know how I got him to talk. He was like, when he was little, his father, his dad.
Whoa. Dad or stepdad, sorry.
Yeah. His dad, not stepdad. His father was the reason why he is this way.
Shit.
Now he is not attracted to opposite sex for any reason. Like you cannot. He said if you're a lady, you're pulling in front of him. He doesn't feel a thing. Like he doesn't. He's like probably an object is in front of him or something like that.
Father.
So you see,
Biological father.
when you talked about parenting,
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you that even some of our parents are behind these things that we are talking about. So but I know that the main thing is from childhood, like the way you grow up,
Yeah.
because I know most of these people that are homosexuals, lesbians, if you trace it back, another thing is environment. I feel like it's environment
that's true.
too.
That's
Now
true.
people go to the boarding school. That's why I said if I have children, they will never go to boarding school.
Thank you.
My own
Support
take.
that.
I don't know how people see it. They can never go to boarding school. Where you say it's just lady school,
Yeah,
guys school.
and just
Never.
guys school.
You will go from the house. I can't take that kind of risk. Because I, as a parent, I might be trying to do my best. But then you go to school, the teachers don't really try to, monitor what these people do. So basically, I just feel there's a lot to this. There's a lot
I think this is really seriously, this is a very huge bombshell. Like
Honestly.
I'm still trying to like wrap my head around it. Like how person you go born picking.
I was really
I don't hear.
surprised.
I hear of men, fathers,
Yeah.
having sexual intercourse with their daughters,
Yes.
which is very like
Still the
is
same.
very vain,
That's
very
the same
wrong.
harassment we're
You
talking
get.
about.
Then this one, the father to his son, like
Because that's why I asked if it was stepdad.
No, it's not stepdad. I asked the same
Biological.
question, like, bro, are you sure this is not your stepdad? Have you made research? Have you asked
Like
questions?
your
Like,
own
this
son.
is my dad.
Like your own son.
like what Mr. Emerald said, it happens with father and daughter too. But I was thinking this is just father and daughter or something. But then
Yeah.
until I heard it and that moment so you don't even know the kind of advice to give anyone.
As
because
in-
this thing is rooted from within. There's a lot of psychological damage
yeah,
that it's your dad.
So I want to ask a question. If you're in the medicals, and I want to ask, what's like you, because in Nigeria now, most places I've seen like real therapy is in the church.
Yeah.
You understand? And sometimes I've had that people have been insulted or taken like abused because of this whole. Therapy doesn't really work in Nigeria. For me, I don't know. It's working for some people, but it's quite expensive, right? So what can you say for people that, especially ladies that have experienced this whole sexual harassment thing, and even the guys, like what do you think it's better?
This trauma.
What
What
like, how
is-
do they solve this trauma?
First of all, now I think solving this kind of trauma should start with the society. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes when ladies go through, I'm not just say ladies, when people go through this kind of harassment and have this kind of trauma bottled up in them, they can't say it out because they get judged.
Yeah, they are
Like,
afraid
people
of being,
telling you,
you know, stigmatized.
okay, why did he do that? Probably you were half naked. Probably you are showing your breast or your cleavage.
Yes.
Probably sometimes you don't even have to show a skin for someone to harass you.
Yeah.
Okay, so when a lady speaks up and tells you this man is stalking me, don't say as all men do. Take it serious, because when you make it sound like she's bluffing, next time she might really feel like talking to anybody. She'll be like, okay, probably it's just normal.
Yeah, I think this
I think-
thing she said,
Mm.
I don't know if the person I want to talk about might be seeing this. So a very good friend of mine told me how there's this neighbor that used to tell her father that boys are checking your daughter, blah 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 blah. The father will beat her. This same man will now look for where when the parents go out. I want to go into their house. There was even a time she said she had to lock and send her younger sister out.
Wow.
You get it's like at some point I was now asking, because I feel that's why I talk about parenting a lot, because I feel a lot of parents don't know their children. You understand? Because you should be able to communicate with your children. Like look at this thing now. Like now look at this thing about this boy molested by his father.
By his own father.
Where was the mom?
That means this the parents self are also to be blamed. Like I don't know how
I
I
don't-
don't because
Sometimes-
I'm
sometimes,
still,
yeah.
sorry, don't let me I want to, because I want us to really touch this matter
As in,
well.
it's so-
You get
When you like backtrack,
Mm.
like if you take it back to the parent, probably the father, if you watch him closely or like check his past, there is also a trace
Yes.
of,
Of that-
harassment.
Of that
Thank
same thing.
you.
Yes, honestly.
Okay,
You
so
understand? So it just passes it on.
so it's rolling
Yeah,
over,
it
rolling
keeps
over.
going. Thank
Wahala.
you. It keeps going.
Yeah.
So until one of his children or a particular generation
Breaks
decides
that
to
yoke.
yes.
Yeah.
If not, it's going to continue.
Come
You
on.
understand? It's going to just keep going.
So I think just based on what you said on the society aspect, I think some of these kids, they go to school, right?
Yeah.
So in school, I believe the teachers, those
Also,
people
yeah.
responsible for their education,
Yeah.
talking to them, should try as much as possible to make them to open up.
Mm.
Because I believe if when he was young, if at that age he was able to communicate this to his teacher, I believe the teacher will have reported to an authority and will have sought this matter.
So how many teachers are teachers now? Or you forget that unemployment made people become teachers?
That's the thing. The society is
You get.
Oga.
So there was something you people said about not sending your child to boarding school,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. I went to a mixed school, and in that mixed school, there were still lesbians and gay guys.
But at
there.
least when you come back
You get.
home,
So I don't judge people's sexuality, but what I don't like is that with his story,
pushing it on somebody.
pushing it on somebody, and now this person has been damaged.
Oh.
Do you understand? For me, it's really hurtful. It's really painful, right? So
let me throw more light on that thing you said about boarding school. You have your opinion. You can go
Okay.
to a mixed school, boarding school. But there's this thing about mixed school. Now, let's not even say mixed school, boarding school, yeah?
Yeah.
That's like, it's either boarding or day.
okay, I went to a boarding mixed school.
And you can go to a
When you go
boarding
to a day
Yeah.
school, when you go to a day school, any bad thing you learn and bring it back home, your parents get to see you.
Yes.
Oh, you land this one, Abi. Oh, you're welcome.
Very
Come
intentional parents.
home. Let me treat your
Not
fuck up.
everybody,
You understand?
though.
But when you're in the boarding school, it accumulates there.
Yes,
You don't
yes.
even get to see you.
It's
Thank you.
It's deep.
Until it has overwhelmed you. You
Yes.
now come home. Probably you might have even learned how to like hide from them.
That is the truth, because I think younger generation now, we have a way of hiding things from our parents.
Very well,
They will
very
not
well.
find
Didn't
out.
you hide things from your parents?
That's what I am saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it's difficult.
But it's
Things from my
easy.
parents.
It's easy to tackle it when it's a day school. You go to school and come back.
So it's still
I
fresh.
can find it out. But then when
you.
you go to a boarding school, you stay for a very longer period of time and you get back. Boarding school, how much is their break? I don't know if their break is as long as it should be. But then you go back. So
Okay.
that's it.
So this whole matter is very huge, like very
It's
huge.
really big.
It's huge. It's
really
the more
big.
we keep going, we would actually fall
Yeah.
deeper into it. We'll see you.
So let me just say something before we wrap. For everybody that have gone through sexual harassment, right? Please try and find a way to speak up.
Yeah.
Definitely,
understand?
definitely,
Very
yeah.
important.
Parents, you have a lot of work to do. The society has a lot of work to do. And please, let's stop judging people. I
Yeah.
feel a lot of people are being judged, like she said, and that is actually what is. Marriages are having issues because of this. Relationships
Exactly.
are having issues
Exactly.
because of this. So, thank you.